Hi, I'm Ellie. Thank you for joining me today. In today's session, I will be showing you how to set up and use your KodeKLIX kit. First, I will begin with a quick look at what is included in the KreativeKids kit. Then, I will show you how to make some simple circuits. And after that, we'll get into the really cool stuff and set up to do some coding. Let me open up the box and show you what's inside. Inside of our KreativeKids KodeKLIX kit we see that on the lid there are some safety do's and don'ts, as well as a link to all the project information, including some really awesome creative templates. Your baseboard where we build our circuits, a safety card so you can remember the basics. This also has some tips on coding. Our KreativeKids Snap CPU to allow you to code and control the circuits you build. You'll see this is where the download cable connects to the CPU. 2 mini button inputs to let you select when to switch on things. You can see that they are different, one black button and one yellow button. A battery box for when you want to take your circuit outside. This on-off switch to allow you to control the flow of electricity to your circuit. A variable resistor dial with a twist knob like the radio volume dial in your parents' car. This speaker output to allow you to play music and sounds. This red-green LED which changes colour depending on the direction. Our brick adapter to connect to blocks like Lego. These links which allow you to connect to inputs and outputs like wires. Under here we have wire links to connect to our parts that are further away. A light sensor input to detect how bright your room is or if you have a torch on. And finally, this USB coding cable which lets you download your code to our CPU. Our electronic components include snap fasteners so you can join the parts together securely and safely. On our baseboard there are these little pegs which line up with the spacing on the parts. You can see that a 2-link connects between 2 pegs and a 3-link connects between 3 pegs without touching the middle one, and so on. The snap links themselves connect to each other like this. Now that we've covered what you get in the kit, let's start our simple circuits. We won't be needing the coding brain, but we will use these buttons. Now, since our CPU isn't used, we need a battery pack to power our next circuits. If you need help from an adult, get them now, but if you're old enough to use batteries, we will need 2 AA sized ones. We open up this case and slot them in, matching the plus signs together and putting the case back on. For this circuit, we will need a LED light and two wire links. First, place down our LED and connect it up like this. As you can see, it makes a circle, hence the name circuit. If we change the direction of our LED, we end up with the opposite colour. Ta-da! Okay, let's take out this wire and replace it with our back button. Now, the light only shines if the button is pressed. If we want to be extra tricky, we can replace the other wire with the yellow button and create an AND loop, meaning that the buttons both need to be pressed for the light to be on. Notice that the light shines dimmer. If we replace the black button with a wire link, we can see that is the yellow button causing the light to be dimmer. This is because the yellow button has a higher resistance built in, meaning it slows down the electricity. We can replace the button with a variable resistor and control the brightness of the light by turning the dial. And don't forget, we can use our on-off switch instead of a button in these circuits. We can do this by moving down the light, changing the wire to a switch, and the variable resistor to a 3-link. Hope you've enjoyed building the circuits. Now let's get on to the really awesome stuff, coding. To set this up for the first time, you may need to get an adult to help you download the software. Don't worry, you only have to do this once.
To download the software, you want to go onto the KodeKLIX.com.au/creativekids website that's written below. Then you want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Once there, you'll see that it says for Windows coding software and KodeKLIX plugin installation instructions, click here. You will want to press here. Scroll down a little bit and click the highlighted words download here. It should start downloading it on the bottom left of your screen. Once your file has downloaded, click Show in Folder. Then, from there, double tap it to open. If this window pops up, click More Info and Run Anyway. Then, click your tab and then press Next. Accept the terms and do read them. After you've read them, click Next. Then, if you are happy with where it's going to save, press Next again. Then, press Install. Once it is done, press Finish. This window may pop up, just close it. Press Install and then press OK. Press the X and open up the puppy. Now press Launch Blockly. This is where you will build your programs. In the Blockly app, we see these sections down the left-hand side. In Inputs, we have color changing blocks as well as different output controls like toggle and pulse. In the Music tab, we have different ways to use our speaker, including notes and tunes. In Inputs, we have if-then blocks to read inputs and make decisions on what to do. Then we have Delays, where all of our waits and pauses are stored. Then in loops, there are different types, like the forever or until a specific input or time. Then the next tab you will be using often is the one called Snap CPU. In here, we have more methods of changing color by word, color, or RGB control. Make sure to plug in your USB and plug the other end into your CPU. Open KodeKLIX up. Go into Settings, Pickaxe Type, and change it to 08M2. Then go into COM ports and check that it's on the one you're connected to. Then check your connection to make sure it's found it. If it has, you're done. On the Creative Kids webpage, we can see that this link, Component Gallery, when we click there, it opens a new tab displaying the contents of your kit. Switching back and scrolling down, we can see this Getting Started section. If we click on Quick Start Guide, we see this 2-page document showing how to set up the code and which studs on the CPU do what. Going back and clicking on KodeKLIX Coding Basics, this document pops up with the activity sheet that we follow in this video vid. Scrolling down further, we see these versions of an activity creative template, which you can cut and fold to cover your circuit. The Color Me, for you to color, the Print Me, ready to go in full color, and the Freestyle, for you to draw whatever you would like. In total, there are 8 projects for you to work with. Here, we have additional 7 levels of coding and circuits you can go through. As we can see, each level has many projects within. Level 0 is circuits only, and in Level 1 you only need to code, but they are then joined together so you can extend your knowledge. In the Other Resources section, there are more resources for your ease of use, like the printable collections and Blockly code if you get stuck. There is also a bonus project, Project 9. And of course, at the bottom is our coding software installation section.
For coding activities 1 and 2, only the coding brain is needed, since all we're going to do is make this LED flash colours.
Now onto the coding. We're going to grab the color changing block from outputs, a wait for 1 second from delays, another LED change color, and another delay. We will then change the colors to whatever you want to choose. Go to connection and check that it recognizes it, and then press download.
So today, we've had our first look at the kit, built some simple circuits, set up our coding software, and have done some simple coding examples. We hope you have had heaps of fun. However, if you have any questions, send them through via the contact page on our website, or use our friendly artificial bot there. Join us next time for more.